Okay, Jazz Butt Tag. Question 1. Would you take a bullet for a friend? This is going to have to be one of my qualifying answers. It would depend on how good of a friend the friend was. If it was just a casual acquaintance. This is a hard one for me to answer. I really want to say yes, I would take a bullet for a friend. Just because I was raised Catholic and I have a tremendous amount of Catholic guilt. And I've been, have that sort of attitude that you're supposed to sacrifice yourself for the sake of others. If it was a really good friend, of course I would have to. If it was just an acquaintance, I might think about it, but I'd feel guilty if I didn't. Now, what happened behind the naughty bench here? Somebody had a campfire behind the naughty bench. Now, you can't tell me that this is legal. You can't have a campfire in the forest preserve. Guess they want a really hot time here, huh? Strange things go on there, I tell ya. Question 2. I don't know why Jasmine's asking this question. Seems odd to me. Oh, there's the snowflake. Did you want to go back there, Busby? It's very cold today. Ever got fun taken of you for what you like doing? If so, what? Poor Jasmine. This is the broken rail from the naughty bench. It's laying here now. I tell you, something's amiss with that bench. Now here's the snowflake. That has to be, something went on there with the campfire. You're not allowed to have a campfire in a forest preserve. Of course I've been made fun of for all sorts of things. I'm the youngest of 6 kids, for God's sake. Day or night person. I want to say, I used to be a night person when I was younger, but I think I'm becoming more of a day person now that I'm older. I don't know, I'm kind of half and half there. There are times I stay up and don't want to go to sleep, and then there are times I can't wait to go to bed and put the day behind me. Busby, come on. I don't want you to get all tangled up here. Jealous of anything. Jealous of anything. Yeah, sure, I'm jealous of things. I'm jealous of people who have more money than I do. Oh, ouch. These wretched roses. Busby, I don't want to walk here. One of those rose thorns just hit me in the cheek. Let's get out of here. Sure, I'm jealous of people who are better looking than me. Jealous of a lot of things. Have I ever self-harmed? Not in the way you're probably meaning. I've inadvertently done it, I suppose. Like not going to the doctor when I should, because I don't want to be bothered with it. Or being too lazy to fasten my seatbelt. Things like that. But I never cut myself or anything like that. Okay, mark tag. I think that's all of Jasmine's questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Marks tag. Is there a person from your past with whom you wish you hadn't lost contact? Yes, quite a bit of them. And this goes to things that I've spoken of in YouTube. I had fallings out with people on YouTube that were a lot of fun at the time, and I missed the fun that we used to have, even though they turned out to be assholes. I still miss the people that they were at the time when they were, before I knew they were assholes. Alienation of affection law, is it a good law? I'd like Mark to explain this more. I want to know why he feels it's too, I forget the word he said, in-depth or intrusive or whatever. Let me think. I had an answer already. I think that it's hard to legislate something like this because this alienation of affection law, it sounds like you're punishing the wrong person. You're punishing the other woman or the other man with the notion that they stole your spouse away. When in reality, nobody can steal you away. Your spouse made the choice for the other person over you. So you're kind of like suing the wrong person. You should be mad at your spouse. So no matter how many people would come up to your spouse and proposition them, if they really loved you, they wouldn't fall for it. So I think this is punishing the wrong person, really. Let me see. But on the other side, I can understand how people would think it is wrong to go after a married person, and how people who do that sort of thing should get some sort of penalty. But I'm not sure you can legislate adultery. I don't know about that. I will say I don't think it's a good law, because I think it borders on bringing some type of, I don't know, moral religiosity into law or something. It just seems weird. What would you do if confronted by a Bigfoot? Okay, I think about this often, and here we are in the woods. I really don't know what I'd do, and I've asked myself this question quite often. My fingers are freezing, by the way, so I'm not going to be able to spend as much time on these questions as I'd hoped. Mark's last question is, can you forgive without forgetting? I might go back to the Bigfoot one. Can you forgive without forgetting? Sure, I think anything is possible. I think there are some people who might be able to do that, and there are some people who can't do that, and there are gradations in between. I think it depends on how much you care for the person. If you really care for the person a lot, then you might be able to forgive them and forget, because you want to still be with them and have them in your lives. It depends on the other person's, I think, behavior also. If they are truly sorry, I think it's easier to forget. But if they never apologize, then I think it's very difficult to forget. So I think it depends on how much you're attached to the person and how much they are really sorry. Now back to Bigfoot. I really don't know. There are so many reports of people who come into contact with one of them and they're paralyzed with fright. They want to shoot, but they're too scared to shoot because this thing looks like half human, half gorilla, half human. It doesn't look real. It's too human. They don't feel like they can shoot it. There are some people who come very close to them and they almost shit their pants, literally, because they're huge and they're frightening looking, very menacing. I don't know what I'd do. It would depend on how close I was to it, and it would depend on its behavior. Oh, Busby just fell through the ice. So I don't know. That's one of those things that I don't think you would know what would happen until it happened. I think I would be spooked. Like if I looked over here and saw a black figure at a distance going through, I'd find that a little spooky because you don't know if it's one of those or if it's not one of those, and you get kind of a spooky feeling to it. I think there's deer prints in here. If it was up close and you saw it and it was growling at you, I'd probably shit my pants. It's 8 to 10 feet tall and as big as they say that they can be. it would be like seeing a grizzly bear standing on its back legs menacing you. It would be rather frightening. So I don't know. I think it's one of those things that you have to wait till it happens to actually see how you would react. Now I'm putting my hand back in my pocket because my fingers are frozen. Goodbye.